Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rahakwadash, Barakatah. Double honors to the elders and apostles and the righteous men of great millstone who teach us this truth and righteousness and sincerity and in brotherly love. And salutations to the hopeful elect, the 144,000 men of Yasharallah, and the 1/3 men, women, and children of Yasharallah. Shalom. This is your brother Shamya, coming back at you one more time from the Great Millstone, Helena, Montana camp. And we just going to jump right into it. And we always like to make a disclaimer. We are not a hate group, and we are not an extremist group. We are a truth group, and we only bring out the truth according to the Bible, according to the word of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. Okay? 2024. The hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. We see all these Edomites. They're they know that this is the last leg. And they will do anything and everything they can to get Jake to get carnal. But we, as the men of the Lord, through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, we know that this is a spiritual warfare. We're not going to get carnal with our enemies. We're not going to get carnal with our enemies. We're not going to get carnal with Esau. But Esau, he wants us to get carnal because he's a carnal man. And he knows that this is the last leg of his kingdom. So he will do anything he can to get get us roused up, to be physical with Esau, be carnal with Esau, but we ain't gonna do that. We're gonna remain spiritual. Okay? This is 2024, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. And we're gonna go into this too, because from the whole Bible, from Genesis to the Revelations, through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai and the elders, apostles, great millstone, who the Lord set up, we come in the whole volume of the book, the rooter to the tutor, okay? The whole nitty gritty, right? So we know in these last days, we have protection. The Lord is going to protect us. He's going to protect us with his mighty holy angels. The Lord is going to allow his angels to encamp round about us. We got to remain spiritual. We got to stay focused. We got to stay alert, circumspect. Because, when we leave our dwelling places, man, demons, they are running rampant. And it's tough, It's tough. We just came out of the Day of Atonement, and I'm telling you, the second all of us, Akim, we see it and we have experienced it. Right after the Day of Atonement, the second I came out of my house, them demons, they just start to attack. Look, they know who we are. These demons know who we are. But anyway, let me go into this lesson, because in these last days, the Lord has his Archangel, Michael, standing up for us, the children of Israel, the remnant, the 1/3, and the Lord's elect of Yasharallah. And we believe and just have faith, man. It's just the Lord is building up our faith. He's giving us the spiritual tools that we need. He's training us up. He's getting us ready, prepared. Again, Elder Tahar, he coined this year the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. As a matter of fact, we're just going to start off with that. We're going to go to the book of Daniel, chapter 12 and verse 1. Let me read this real quick. This is prophecy. Okay? And it reads, this is Daniel chapter 12, verse 1. It says, and in that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, Who is the children of thy people? The Israelites, the Hebrew Israelites, the true biblical Hebrew Israelites. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, okay? We're the true biblical Hebrew Israelites. That's what it says right here when it says, that standeth for the children of thy people. And we're going to prove it even more too. It says, at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble. Because that time of trouble is coming. And this year can very well be the year. Look at all, I mean, the prophecies are popping like popcorn, but look at what everything that's happening right now. Everything. You know? It says, and there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation, even to that time, that same time, and at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book. Now let me read Daniel chapter 12, verse 1. This is in the Amplified Translation title because like you know, these wacky-tacky Christians, they hate going into the prophecies. You know? And the prophecies is they're very important. They're very important in these last days. This is Daniel chapter 12 verse 1 in the Amplified Translation. Daniel chapter 12 verse 1 in the Amplified Translation. The title in the Amplified reads, The Time of the End. And we're at the end. We're at the end of this thing. Daniel chapter 12 verse 1 in the Amplified version, right? In the footnotes, this is what it says in Daniel chapter 12 verse 1, Amplified version. In the footnotes, it reads, it says, for Daniel chapter 12 verse 1, right? It says, see Daniel chapter 10 and verse 21. That's what it says. Daniel chapter 12 verse 1 in the Amplified version. In the footnotes, it says, see Daniel chapter 10 and verse 21. So let's read Daniel chapter 10 and verse 21. So just a page right over. A couple of pages right over. And a couple of pages back. Okay, this is Daniel chapter 10. And we're going to read verse 21. And it reads, it says, but I will show thee that which is noted in the scripture of truth. Right? This is Gabriel speaking. It says, but Gabriel, the angel speaking, right? It says, but I will show thee that which is noted in the scripture of truth. And there is none that holdeth with me in these things, but Michael, your prince. Michael the Archangel. So right here, just like what we read in Daniel chapter 12 verse 1, Daniel chapter 12 verse 1 in the Amplified version, in the footnotes, it tells us to go to Daniel chapter 10 and verse 21, right? So we're going to read Daniel chapter 10 and verse 21 in the Contemporary English version. Daniel chapter 10 and verse 21 in the Contemporary English version. It says this, I will tell you what is written in the book of truth. But first, you must realize that no one except Michael, the guardian angel of Israel. See, Daniel chapter 12 verse 1, Amplified version, footnotes. It says, see Daniel chapter 10 and verse 21. I'm going to read it one more time in the Contemporary version. Daniel chapter 10 and verse 21. English, Contemporary English version. I will tell you what is written in the book of truth. But first you must realize that no one except Michael, the guardian angel of Israel. See, Michael the Archangel, the Lord set up Michael the Archangel to be the guardian angel of the Hebrew Israelites. Israel, Yasharallah. It says, but first you must realize that no one except Michael, the guardian angel of Israel, is on my side. Okay? Now, Daniel chapter 10 and verse 21, what I did was, I looked, the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah, the Spirit jumped on me to look up Michael, the concordance for the archangel's name Michael. Okay, for the name of the archangel Michael. Daniel chapter 10 and verse 21 for Michael. Strong's Concordance H4317. It says one of the chief or the first archangel who is described as one who stands in time of conflict for the children of Israel. I'm going to read that one more time. Daniel chapter 10 and verse 21 for Michael. Strong's Concordance H4317. It says one of the chief or the first archangel who is described as one who stands in time of conflict for the children of Israel. And that's what we're going to need in these last days. Michael the archangel is standing up for the children of Israel. You know, the guardian angel of Israel. Okay? It says who is described as one who stands in time of conflict for the children of Israel. Okay? Revelations 12 and 7. Let's go to Revelations 12 and 7, see what that says. Revelations 12 and 7. And this is what it reads. It says, this is Revelations 12 and 7. Okay? Revelations 12 and 7. This is in a book of Revelations. Revelations 12 and 7. It says this. And there was war in heaven. Okay? Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, right? This is gonna be that's gonna be that war where it ain't gonna be the war in heaven where Esau make up these things like it's war in heaven where the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua is at, and then the angels that the evil angels attack the good angels and it's a fight in heaven. No, that's talking about like it's gonna be war in the sky. Esau and his you know what I'm saying, airplanes and fucking technology and shit, and who gonna stand up for us? Michael the archangel. It says, and there was war in heaven. Okay? Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels. Okay? So basically, this is gonna be a huge war when when World War III, all hell break loose and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be crazy. You know? And who's going to stand up for us? It says this. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon. Okay? And the dragon fought and his angels. Now, Revelations chapter 12 and verse 7. On the bottom of my page, I'm going to put this up to the camera. So if they, for the new listeners. You see it right there, Revelations 12 and 7. Tells us to go to Daniel chapter 10 and verse 13. Daniel chapter 10 and verse 13. So Daniel chapter 10 and verse 13, because we read Daniel chapter 12 and verse 1. But in Revelations chapter 12 and verse 7, on the bottom of my page in the cliff notes, it tells us to go to Daniel chapter 10 and verse 13. We know that Michael the archangel is the guardian angel of the Israelites. He's going to be protecting us, right? When all hell break loose, he's going to stand up for the children of Israel, the remnant and the Lord's elect. Okay? Now, let's read Daniel chapter 10 and verse 13. Daniel chapter 10 and verse 13. It says, But the prince of the kingdom of Persia withstood me 1 and 20 days. But lo, Michael, one of the chief princes, came to help me, and I remained there with the kings of Persia. Right? But the key point right here is Michael, the archangel Michael, okay, stands up for us. And even in these last days, Michael the archangel is going to stand up for us, right? And because he's the guardian angel of the Israelites. Okay? Now real quick, I want to read this real quick. Okay? Real quick, I want to read this real quick. Now, real quick, what I want to do is I now want to read Revelation chapter 12, verse 7 in the New English translation. Revelation chapter 12, verse 7 in the New English translation. In the footnotes, it says the Archangel Michael had a special role. Now, this is Revelation chapter 12, verse 7 in the New English translation. In the footnotes, this is what it reads. The Archangel Michael had a special role in protecting the nation of Israel in the Old Testament. Now, Revelation chapter 12, verse 7 in the Expanded Version Bible, this is what it reads. It says, then there was war in heaven. Michael, parentheses, an archangel and protector of God's people. Then it gives you the precept, Daniel chapter 10 and verse 13, right? Daniel chapter 10 and verse 13, which is what we just read. Daniel chapter 10 and verse 13. Read it one more time. It says, but the prince of the kingdom of Persia withstood me 1 and 20 days. But lo, Michael, one of the chief princes, came to help me, and I remained there with the kings of Persia. See? Revelation chapter 12, verse 7, New English translation footnotes. The Archangel Michael had a special role in protecting the nation of Israel in the Old Testament. Revelation chapter 12, verse 7 in the Expanded Bible. It says, then there was war in heaven. Michael, parentheses, an archangel and protector of God's people. Then it gives you the precept, Daniel chapter 10 and verse 13. Daniel chapter 10 and verse 21. Okay? Which is where we read. We're going to read it again. Matter of fact, verse 21 in Daniel chapter 10, it says, but I will show thee that which is noted in the scripture of truth, and there is none that holdeth with me in these things, but Michael, your prince. Daniel chapter 10 and verse 21 on the bottom of my page. To Daniel chapter 10 and verse 21, it tells us to go to Revelations 12 and 7. This is all about Israel. Revelations 12 and 7, Expanded Version. Then there was war in heaven, Michael, an archangel and protector of God's people. Who is God's people? The Israelites. It says, Daniel chapter 10 and verse 13, we read that. Verse 21, we read that. It says Daniel chapter 12 and verse 1. We're going to read Daniel chapter 12 and verse 1. It says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. There's going to be a time of trouble like no other. Okay? And it's right at the doorstep. Okay? So we read Daniel chapter 10, verse 13, verse 21, Daniel chapter 12, verse 1. This is Michael, the guardian angel of the Israelites. And he's going to be protecting us in these last days through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay? Now what I want to do is I want to read Revelation chapter 12 and verse 7, because we read the concordance in the Old Testament from Michael. Strong's Concordance H43:17 for Michael. It says one of the chief or the first archangel, who is described as one who stands in time of conflict for the children of Israel. Revelations chapter 12 verse 7 for the concordance for Michael, the same guardian angel Michael, our guardian angel. He guarded us. He was the guardian angel of the Israelites in the Old Testament, and he's the guardian angel of the Israelites in the New Testament. Only the Israelites. Revelations chapter 12 verse 7 for the concordance Michael. Strong's Concordance G3413. G3413 for Michael. It says this: of Hebrew origin. Strong's Concordance H43:17. It says the first of the chief princes or archangels, who is supposed to be the guardian angel of the Israelites. And this is in the New Testament. Read in the Old Testament too, but we read in the New Testament the same thing. I'm going to read it one more time. I'm going to shut it down. Revelation chapter 12 verse 7. Okay? Revelation chapter 12 verse 7. We're going to read it one more time and for the concordance to Daniel in the Old Testament. Daniel chapter 10 verse 21, because Daniel is a prophetic book. It's about prophecies. Michael. This is the concordance for Michael. Strong's Concordance H43:17. One of the chief or the first archangel, who is described as one who stands in time of conflict for the children of Israel. Revelation chapter 12 and verse 7 in the New Testament for Michael. Strong's Concordance G3413 of Hebrew origin. H43:17. The first of the chief princes or archangels, who is supposed to be the guardian angel of the Israelites. And Jacob's trouble, man, we're here. It's starting. It just now what needs to happen is it needs to be full blown. It's going to be full blown very soon. We can see it, and we can see it. We can feel it. These people got demons on them. Esau is just he's losing it. He's losing it. You know? 2024, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. And we heard in what is like what 2 months? These elections or selections is about to pop off. And I tell you, man, look, if DJ Trump don't get in there, man, these Edomites are going to flip, and it's going to be riots. It's going to be riots, uproars of the people. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy, and we're almost there. Jacob's trouble. So I'm gonna wrap it up, Akim. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash Barakatah. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the righteous men of great millstone, who teach us this truth in righteousness and sincerity and in brotherly love. 2024, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. Let's stay on point, Akim. Let's keep on point. Let's keep Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai first. Let's continue the brotherly love amongst us, Akim, the righteous of Yasharallah. Let's stay strong. Let's keep the faith and keep Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai first. To the next lesson. Kwam Yasharallah. Shalom.